Hi, I'm going to show how I draw trend line, and this is based on the higher highs, higher lows, and that equals to uptrend. I can only know this by drawing a trend line. Of course, you can visually see it, but I draw the trend line so that it becomes a point of reference for me. So I'll go, this was the week we just completed, and this was previous week, and this is the week before that. So we'll start from here. As you can see, on this week the price was dropping. So this is the end of the week here, the beginning. So you can see there's a high here and there's a high here, lower high. Of course there's here, yes, you can, it's not very clear, but it's a very steep kind of a move down. So because it's the end of the week, beginning of the week is here, so I just draw according to this way. And then on this week here, as you can see, price has broken the trend line and it gave a retracement here. So this is a low. This is a low for me. And of course, there's another low here. So this is low, higher low. So this becomes higher low. And then there's another one here. Because it moved up and retraced. So this is a higher low, and you have, this is high, higher high, another higher high, and there was a retracement here to this low, this higher low, but it did not come down here. So the week, on this week, it ended this way. So I take the trend line, join from this one, going into joining this one, end of beginning and end, and this is what I get. So come to this week, the price moved up. Because the price did not drop and is still respecting the trend line, it moved up and then it retraced. But this low, when it retraced, even though it has broken the trend line here, you can see it's higher low. It did not drop further. And you have this movement here, a retracement to this higher low, and it just moved up again. So let me draw again this one. So since it's created a low here, higher low, sorry, I'll go back. I adjust my trend line this way. Nice weak rejection, and it moved up. So this is how I adjust my trend line. And there is a trade here, a specific trade based on steep movement. This one. Here, this one, I draw a trend line here. When I see price moving this way, very steeply, I get ready for a trade. It's a counter trade which I would take back to this trend line. Okay, so this trend line was here like this. Okay, before this price formed, this price, this area, before this area, the price formed, it was, the trend line was here and the price was moving very steeply. So when I see this, and I see the stops has been taken here, I get ready for a trade, and that's how I took a trade on this particular day towards this trend line. Okay, once this low is formed, then I change it to this way. So there's a counter trend here, which you can look for every week. There is one. It will move very steeply, and then it gives a retracement towards the trend line, and that's a good trade here. I did take this particular trade. I think I've showed it in one of the videos. And here you can see another steep one going. Okay, so I may want to take another trade going back, retracing back to this trend line. So I will wait and see for Monday, see how price is reacting going into Monday, Tuesday. Let's see how it reacts, because it has to take it's a steep move, and it will take a stop, and then it will be a sudden drop towards the trend line. So this one is still a buy until a low is broken. As you can see, none of these lows are broken. Here is equal double bottom, and here is also a double bottom. And here there was, when price came to this low, this one, I did take a buy. That's because of this one, because based on this kind of trade which retests the trend line, bounces, retrace again here. So I took a trade here, I think on Thursday. It was on Thursday I took a trade. So it's all based on the same thing. I'm not sure whether this was what I explained is clear to you, but this is how I trade. There's only one thing, this particular one, when it moves sharply, you need to look on other pairs. You can find this particular trade. I actually learned this from this one website. I cannot remember. When I find it, I will let you all know. I read the theory behind this, and that's how I uh, remembered this particular trade about trading back to the trend line.